back, like we weren't even going to. There wasn't even any WordPress related stuff.
Yeah.
With web3devs, it was really just I was trying to write to the blockchain, and after watching like a video that you ran through the process, I realized I didn't have the software installed, nor did I have the time to sit down and figure out how to get the software running on my computer. And I went to you and was like, how like is can we make it? How can it be easy for someone to write to the blockchain?
Yeah, and that was back when I lived over by the stadium. So you came over that Saturday morning, and the football game started, and traffic ground to a halt. So we had like 4 hours to just sit there and hack away at WordPress plugins for the blockchain.
Dude, it was pouring that day too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? I mean, it seems so obvious now, but like things as easy, interacting with the blockchain with the ease of just installing a WordPress plugin. I mean, and we saw that pretty quick. Like you said, I mean, that was kind of just a learning experience at the beginning, and then we saw all of a sudden tons of installs. I don't think we even looked at it again for like another couple of weeks, and then we looked at it and it had hundreds of installs.
Dude, actually, like we never even populated the description of the plugin.
That's right. It was like just a name.
And somebody was emailing asking about it, and then that's when I went and added screenshots and actually wrote out a like, this is what this plugin does. Like,
we didn't have any screenshots at first because I don't think we even installed it ourselves on any of our websites.
Because it wasn't in its packaged form. It was in its rough zip plugin form. Man. And then from there, the rest is history. You know, we started getting requests for other custom WordPress builds of blockchain related things and stuff like that. So, I think it helps. A fourth of the internet's now running on WordPress.
At least, I think, So
that initial conversation was like, we've been going to these blockchain meetups for years, and you and I connected through the Memphis startup scene years ago, and we were always using WordPress and always interested in blockchain. But how do we make it? All right, well, first off, like so few people own cryptocurrencies right now, but even less of them had done anything with a blockchain. Like, if we make it accessible to WordPress users to interact with blockchains, then
it's kind of interesting how that is too. Like, at our Blockchain 901 meetups and stuff like that. That's a room full of really dedicated blockchain enthusiasts, and if you go around the room and actually ask people what coins they own, most of them don't even actually own any cryptocurrency yet. They're just, it's a cool idea they're interested in. So making that ease of use, lowering those barriers to entry, I think are what's going to take cryptocurrency in general to the next phase of user adoption.
Yeah. Well, talking about adoption, so we've had like a variety of people contacting us for stuff.
Yeah.
Like what are people using the blockchain for?
Man, it's everything you can think of. I mean, like there's a university that is putting like certifications and course grades and things like that on the blockchain, so they can be easily shared between entities. And it's always going to be there. They're taking advantage of the aspect that the blockchain will never change. It'll be around forever. Even if they go away, people's certifications will still be there. We worked with a children's hospital to build a fundraising page for their charity, where it was a WordPress plugin that did some front end JavaScript mining. It's not scammy at all, though. There's a lot of scams out there with the in-browser mining. It's really well done, where it says, "Here's what you're doing.
Click OK.
Yes to accept," and then I think they even verify it after that. So, from one end of the spectrum to the other, and everything in between. And we've got even that's the stuff we've done, and we're getting even more requests for different stuff every day. I think like you said, that the nice thing about these WordPress plugins is you don't have to build a new product from scratch. You can plug it into your existing product or website.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the things we're doing with the WP commitment contract, where all it's really doing is using the blockchain as kind of another means of data storage. We're not getting real complex smart contracts and issuing tokens and all that stuff. You're just writing stuff to the blockchain. It's real easy to just plug a plugin into your WordPress blog or site or product or whatever, and it can just kind of in parallel do the traditional database writing that it's doing, plus write to the blockchain at the same time, and boom, you're done. I mean, you don't. Yeah. It can be as simple as that. Just writing the data you're already writing to a database, writing that to the blockchain instead. You don't have to come up with the next $1 billion idea and write a 500-page white paper. You can start interacting with the blockchain on these smaller projects as well.